Welcome to Blitz and Bling, the LSU Sideline Series, where deep tradition meets game day glam. Host Bunny Cannon, daughter of LSU's legendary Heisman winner Billy Cannon, and Yael Lofton, who's worked in LSU football operations for nearly 4 decades. Both bring their extensive experience to the show with history and insights into the world's greatest athletic program. You'll have a sideline seat to the most electrifying show in college football from 2 people who have been on the inside of the program since 1987. They'll talk to the coaches who've shaped dynasties, former players chasing greatness, the fans who bleed purple and gold, and the behind-the-scenes MVPs who make it all sparkle. It's tradition, it's pride, it's legacy, and it's grit, all with a little shimmer on the side. So buckle up, Tigers. This is Blitz and Bling with Bunny Cannon and Yael Lofton.
1, 2, 3, Welcome to Blitz and Bling with Bunny Cannon.
Yes, and Yael Lofton. We're glad to be here and have our special guest, Justin Vincent, in the house. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Happy Thanksgiving. It's
Yes.
Thanksgiving week.
Yes, we're excited. We're very thankful. We're wearing our Queen of Sparkles Thanksgiving outfits.
Yes, and we need to do a shout out to
Yes.
Anthony Stevens at Stevens Aesthetics and Plastic Surgery,
Yes.
our lone sponsor here.
Yes, exactly.
So I do want to get Anthony on because there's a couple of things I'd like to have done. So,
Me too.
So what about you, JV?
No, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, I stay away from all that.
Well, maybe Angie.
Makes me. Oh no, she does already. It makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Well, Justin Vincent, for those who don't know, I can't imagine anybody who doesn't know who he is. He is I call him the MVP 03, the 03 MVP, the national championship for the 2003 season, and hails from Lake Charles.
Lake Charles.
Yeah.
And,
LC.
yep. And thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, glad to be here.
It's weird to have you here because you're like my friend. So
I know. Hey, but so I mean,
I know a little bit too much about you.
like I was saying earlier, the more you can do, I'm all about it.
That's right.
The more you can do.
Yes.
What's your first memory of LSU?
Oh God.
Like, even
Ironically,
as a kid.
this is nothing as a kid.
Just first memory.
Terrible. I got invited to a football game by one of my classmates, and I think it was LSU, Florida. I can't remember what year, but it was raining, and LSU just got tore up, up and down the field.
Terrible.
Well, pick a new one. Pick your first memory of LSU when you were here.
First memory of LSU. Happy
Yes,
one.
happy
All right.
one.
So the first memory here, showing up, I think June 1 of 2002, and having Coach Nader walk all of us recruits to the union to get our IDs, which is ironic for me because being on staff now at LSU, you have to have your faculty ID. I still have my same picture from 2002.
I have my same
It
picture
just
from
says
98.
It just says faculty under it. I don't want to take a new headshot. I'm like, hey, I want that one.
That's
I love it.
Yeah.
Sweet Sam Nader. He was on our first or second show.
Yeah, he was.
And he's
He'll have to make a repeat.
Yeah, we're actually doing something pretty cool this week. This Saturday morning at 9 a.m. in the football ops with Brother Floyd, Jeff Martin, Eric Held, along with Coach Frank and some of the other coach staff members. We're going to have coffee with Coach Nader.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
And so as many former
cool
players
is
as
that?
possible. It's going to be pretty cool,
gonna be great.
something
Yeah.
nostalgic for a lot. Some haven't seen him. A lot of us see him all the time. But just to, reminisce and get that camaraderie together with some of the former players and Coach Nader.
And he touched so many people.
Oh, yeah.
One reason we do this, and I say
Still
this all the
does.
time, is, we want to highlight people who the general public may not know, but they lend so much to what LSU is. Mm-hmm. And we want to highlight people like him and like you.
And if anybody needs a statue besides a player, it's Coach Nader.
I believe
Amen.
it.
We
I
might
believe
have to
it.
start that.
Yeah.
We need a statue garden.
Yeah, because he is the epitome of LSU.
If they ever get to the
Athletic.
Bunny Cannon Not So Memorial Hall of Fame that I want to build,
Yes, yes.
we'll have all the statues in front.
Yeah, he is the guy.
He's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So Russell Shepard's helping with that too, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
Russell
I thought
also.
Russell
Yeah,
was
so
helping
we
with
got a
that,
nice little
yeah.
board we put
Yeah,
together with
it's
Verge
awesome.
also,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
and Shelly and Jack, and we kind of trying to get a plan together to get as many former players back on campus.
Yes.
That's cool.
When the doors open, we're open. We want everybody to come back and enjoy this.
Can we help call?
Oh yeah,
I'll be a call center.
I've sent out so many text messages. I'm sure between Emily and Jeff and Eric and Brother Floyd. I mean, we've reached out to a ton of people. Now, kind of the crappy part about it is we don't have a lot of former players that live in the area.
Yeah.
We just hope, to get as many that do live in the area to come down and enjoy
it. We'll have a good group.
We'll have to get a party bus and go pick them all up.
That's it.
Yeah, good luck with that. They got something that's pretty far.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, that'll be great. I'm looking forward to that too. So,
so how did LSU change you as a person?
Oh God,
because you've been here a long time.
I've been here a long time, even though I left for a little bit. So basically, I kind of attribute it to kind of the man I am today. Going through a lot of adversity. There's a lot of good times too as well. But just growing, right? Working through things. And I think that's the biggest thing, whether it's academically, whether it's athletically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is. I think having that, LSU be a part of my life and me be a part of it, it is definitely molded me.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now tell me about this. We talk about LSU football so much and all these questions that we like to ask different people about behind the scenes work and stuff. But talk about 2003 championship game, when that was our first one since 58 that we were going to, and we won it.
Yep.
And give us your thoughts about that situation. I know what it meant to me, but I want to hear it from your perspective.
So, having an opportunity to play an SEC championship game, we knew that some things had to go our way because we did have one loss. But we know if we go out and beat Georgia handedly, we'd have an opportunity to compete. Obviously, things are a little bit different now. We have voters instead of polling system where they plug numbers in and all this stuff. But having it, being the national championship game and having it also in New Orleans,
yes,
it was a home game, and it's such an advantage for us. There's whatever team we're playing, there's specks of their fans around.
Yep.
Because so many Louisiana people and so many LSU fans fill up that place. Back then we used to go and spend a week at bowl games, right? So you go from day one where you go and eat pralines and going to all the Rockin' Bowl and all these different things, just the experience leading up to it. And then having the national championship game, I think that was one of the first ones they did. They were trying it out where they announced, the starters of the game, and they did the offense. And I never forget, it was a bunch of smoke. I was in the bathroom and somebody was calling my name. They were like, "Hey, you need to get out of here." So
I love that.
Yeah, so getting out there, and then prior to that, Jimbo in our meeting, he go, "Hey, what's your favorite run play?" So I was like, "Power," and had no idea that would be the first play of the game.
Oh,
right?
wow.
So first play of the game, break off the long run, and if Oklahoma's defender, if he'd have played it like he's supposed to, he'd actually tackled me for a loss because there was a blitz on the play because I saw him walking up and I was like, oh, God, he's going to tackle me for a loss. You know what I mean? So they're taught defenders when they're blitzing, you're supposed to cut off the offensive lineman's butt. Well, for whatever reason, he took 1 or 2 steps too wide and I just slipped underneath him. I mean, otherwise, that'd have been a 3 or 4 yard loss.
Yeah. But see, that was your specialty, is because you could dig in and you could turn. I don't even know what they call it in football, but you could turn. My dad would say you were the fastest that he saw that could turn so quickly.
So the thing is, for me, what a lot of people saw is a 18-year-old kid running scared. I hated getting hit, right? So
well, I don't blame you. I don't like that either.
I'd run fast.
So the opportunity to see some green grass in front of you and try to get to that open area as fast as possible was always my ultimate goal, because I knew if I got a few steps on somebody, it'd be very hard for them to get to me. So, but yeah, that's my memory. Just being down there the week and being in New Orleans and having all my family come down and be a part of it. My grandmother came and watched me. That was awesome.
One of my favorite memories of that game, and I was sitting in the so my dad got tickets for me and my niece, and we sat with all the former players. So we were sitting with all these old guys, and for me, we hadn't had a national championship. I'd never been part of it at all. Yeah. And I'm in the stands thinking I'm part of it when I don't have anything to do with any of it. But it was fun anyway. But then I saw you go and hug your mom.
Yeah.
And because I was watching you the whole time, because I can tell you this now, you were one of my favorite players. I don't say that very often to you. But,
thank you.
Especially when I'm calling and asking for a favor. But you went and you were crying and you hugged your mom.
Yep.
And I just thought, wow, that's,
So I have a unique clip from that, right? So Michael Cobble actually clipped that. and gave it to me.
Oh,
How special is that?
It's like a little 10-second video clip. It wasn't a still shot, but it's like a 10-second video clip that he sent to me years ago.
That's awesome.
And I still have it on
I'm
file.
wondering if you can get a photograph made of that.
Yeah, I would have to freeze it at a certain point because it's like I said, it's like a 10-second video reel.
Yeah.
And it shows me walking up there, jumping up in the stands and hugging her.
Oh, I love
And
it.
she's crying profusely like she always does, but whatever.
Or you
That's
get the
awesome.
still shots and the progression of that,
Yeah.
and then you make a big shadow boxing.
Yeah.
That'd be.
Yeah, she.
Look, give it to me. I'll bling it out.
Yeah,
And just get
of
it done.
course.
Buddy
And
can
we'll
bling
bl-
We won't be able to see the dang old picture. It'd be shining.
Well, yeah, you gotta leave a little bling wherever
That's
you
right,
go.
that's right.
If you could relive one game from your whole season, what would that be?
Georgia probably the second time the SEC championship won. That was, unforeseen for me because if you listen to the commentators leading up to that game, they say we wasn't even supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia was going to mop us. Like we didn't have a chance.
They always say that when we play Georgia.
Oh,
I don't get it.
I'm so
Yeah.
sick of it.
And
I
then
mean,
it
Georgia's
was
good, but
They are good. They are good. And back then, I mean, you think about Georgia now and what Kirby Smart has done. They're good, but that roster that they had back when we played,
yeah,
that was unbelievable.
Yeah.
From David Pollock to Odell Thurman. They had so many. Fred Gibson. There were so many. David Green. There were so many good players on that team, and a lot of them played in the NFL for a lot of years.
Yeah.
And you just
hear
look at them, and you're like, if we play like we've been playing and do what we're asked to do, they're not going to have a chance. Yeah. And that was just that feeling of getting taken out of the game because we were up by so much.
yeah.
Was one of the most, epic things for me, especially because it catapulted us to the national championship game.
Yeah.
Just that feeling, not even the game itself, just that feeling of sitting in there knowing that, hey, your next game is going to be in New Orleans.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, what about Saban? So, he didn't recruit you, though, right?
Oh, 100%.
He did recruit you.
Came to my house in a limo.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he came in. Tell us about that.
So you could thank
I was
Kevin
thinking he came
Guidry
after
for
the
that.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Guidry set that up. So
Yeah.
Kevin Guidry picked Nick Saban up at Lake Charles Airport in a limo.
Yeah.
And my mom had just got done.
Now, had he already started?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was his second year.
Second year. Okay.
So picked my mom up at the airport in the limo. And I
Love
think
that.
it was Nick and Mike Haywood. And I'm in my bedroom. And my mom, she had just built a new house in Lake Charles. And we had nothing in front. Like there's hardly anything in front now. But we didn't have any blinds yet. Like, right, I think we had like the little paper blind deal.
Yeah.
But she had them all pulled up, and she could see the limo, like slowing down. And then I could hear her, because I was sitting in my room. I don't know what I was doing, but she was like, I know this man is not pulling up to my house in a limo.
So she knew he was coming.
She knew he was coming. It
Yeah,
was a scheduled
yeah,
visit.
scheduled
It
home
was a scheduled
visit,
visit,
Love it.
but a limo. And then, lo and behold, Kevin Guidry is driving the car. Like, it was just the wildest thing.
That's awesome.
The wildest deal. They come in there, coach gives a spiel. I was already committed, but you had those visits, just in case, because I did have Wisconsin was courting me super hard. And obviously they love to run the football, but Southwest Louisiana kid going to Madison, Wisconsin, it's not going to cut it.
No. You did have to go to Pittsburgh, though.
I did. That wasn't by choice, but I was glad for my time there.
How is Saban's coaching style different from the people that you see today?
It's no nonsense, right? I think with Coach Saban, he doesn't give a lot of rope, right? So you have to walk the line. At the end of the day, if you got a coach like that and you do what he tells you to do what's asked of you,
Yeah.
he's going to put you in the right position to be successful and have an opportunity to go make a whole bunch of money. And I think sometimes with these kids, especially now, they got all the answers, right? My 9-year-old has all the answers, right? I can't tell him nothing. Always has something to say, right? He may do what I ask him to do, but he will do it reluctantly. But when you got somebody like that has a resume like he has and has as far as players and then the coaches he's put in position to get head coaching jobs, you would think he might know what he's talking about, right? So you might want to listen a little bit. I'm not saying you got to give him your full undivided attention, but at the same time, I mean, the man has a track record that is proven.
Yeah.
So why not do what's asked of you and try to perfect your craft and have an opportunity to go make a whole bunch of money?
But when he came here, he wasn't proven.
No, he wasn't.
No,
he was a
wasn't.
subpar coach from the north.
Yeah.
I remember I was working when he came somewhere.
Who wore
in
the turtleneck thing and started the
Oh,
craze.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember
Mock
the
turtleneck.
turtleneck.
Mock turtle. We all had them.
And then everybody in Baton Rouge.
The players
was
had
in.
them.
Oh, everybody had
We
a
all
mock
had 'em.
turtleneck.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It was great. I know. It was so funny then.
I don't remember where I was and where I was working at the time, but I was with some of the sports writers, and it was one of his first press conferences, and he was just no nonsense, and he would shut him down.
Yeah.
And one guy just walked away and went, "Damn, this is different."
Yeah.
And I thought, he's either going to, make it or blow it right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
he made it.
Yeah.
he did. He was fantastic.
Yeah, he was great.
So, now everybody's looking for a coaching search, and nobody – look, if anybody goes out there and they say, well, I talked to somebody, and they said, if you don't talk to two people in this world, you really don't know what's going on. But I'm still pulling for Saban. I'm still pulling for it. I know it's a
This is how I view
impossibility,
it.
but I'm
This is how I view it. I view it as I want the coach.
Yeah.
I want the coach who wants to be here
Me too.
for the right reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
Me too.
Regardless of who it is.
Yeah.
We need, to get back to what we used to be. Find our identity.
Right.
We're a smash mouth football team. We play physical. We recruit physical guys with tough mindsets and unbreakable will.
Yep.
So that's
right.
what we need to get back to.
You think they'll find one?
They have no choice.
They will.
Yeah.
They have no
faith.
choice. You have to.
I have faith in Verge and the board. They're
Yeah.
gonna find us
I
the committee.
honestly
They're
think they're
find us
going to
the
do
right-
everything in their
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
their realm to
I
get.
just hope he's out. I hope that person is out there.
Oh, the person's out there. 100%.
Yeah, I
They're
think
out
so,
there.
too. There's
Yeah.
always, I believe that every coach we've ever had has been placed in our care for a reason.
Yeah.
Whether it was for us to help them to help us. Hopefully, it's been both of a little for everybody that's come through here. But I think that nothing happens for a reason. I mean, nothing's just a surprise or happenstance.
I
I believe
do
it's
believe
all
that, too.
divinely ordered, and I can't wait to see
Yeah.
who's up next. So
It's gonna be interesting.
it's going to be great.
It's gonna be fun though.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
And Coach Wilson has done nothing but lay the groundwork for
Oh, yeah.
bringing back the style that LSU's accustomed to, the fan involvement, just all in. Excuse me, I keep knocking this. All in is his theme right now, and that's what it is. We're we all have to pull together when things like this happens, and that's what we're doing. And I think he's doing a great job, and we'll continue to.
I love the way that the people like you come back and they embrace the players that are there and tell them it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Yeah, 'cause they're-
We're going to be all right, I
Because to
promise.
them, their
Yes.
world is ending,
Yeah.
And
Yes.
so you just got to keep them
Right.
positive and
Got to be positive. That's the only thing. The positivity, because anybody can think of ill stuff, right?
yeah.
If you let your mind wander, it's always going to go to that dark place, right?
Right.
So, I mean, positive thoughts, positive outcomes. We got great people in position of power to make those decisions and just trust in them, and I think we'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we will be fine, and we're still LSU, so
Yeah,
we're still better than everybody else, even on a bad day.
I'm good with that.
So tell us what you're doing now.
So I'm at Tiger Athletic Foundation. This is year 9 for me.
What?
Kind of weird. I got a congratulations on LinkedIn, and I was like, your work anniversary, and I was like, what? I go click on this at year 9. I was like, geez, Louise, I didn't know it was that long. But yeah,
It
so
goes quick.
I am Director of Athletic Alumni Engagement. I deal with all of our former student athletes, but I do also have our everyday donor. How I view it is that I want to get as many people who love this place as much as I do, and if they are financially able to help us, make this place better than what it is already.
Amen.
Because you really can't sustain things if you don't have people who aren't willing to contribute, whether it's coaches, administrators, athletic, donors. It's the whole kit and caboodle. Everybody has to be all in, right? So for me, I think the luxury I have is that half the time I feel like I'm not working.
Because it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun,
He
right?
enjoys it,
Because I get to be myself, right? I don't have to go past MCAT or nothing like that. This is I wake up and I'm Justin, and I can go out and greet people and introduce them to the Tiger Athletic Foundation and the benefits that we offer and provide. for our student athletes and for them also when it comes to ticket parking, access and all that good stuff. So it's a whole deal that for me, it makes it worthwhile.
Well, you do a lot, and you raise a lot of money for LSU,
yeah.
and it's the things that aren't in the budget that you raise money for, and so the facilities and the things that set us
Scholarships.
apart. Yeah, that set us apart from everything else. And so thank you for all that you do.
Appreciate it.
And thank you to Tiger Athletic Foundation too.
We have a great partnership with TAF.
Yeah,
and,
they do
and all
great.
of our
They do great
external
work.
stuff on campus. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. We try our best at least to try to make this place great, right? So every day I wake up, I try to make 10 to 20 phone calls and try to visit as many people. I got a lunch after this, So it's those things to try to make this place better.
Yeah.
So we're getting more listeners. So if the people that are listening, if they're having lunch with Justin, give them your wallet when you or look for your wallet. When
Look
you
for your
leave.
wallet.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
I don't need it all at once. It's over a 5-year period now.
That's right.
So we'd be remiss if we don't have Justin talk about Angie and the boys.
Oh
Yep.
God. Obviously,
How long have you and Angie been married now?
10 years.
10 years.
Been together 15.
I love it.
Met her in my second week in Pittsburgh in 2007.
Meant to be.
Yeah. And so,
See, that cold weather did something for you?
yeah, that's about it.
All right, that's the best thing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Give me a cold.
Don't you have a Super Bowl ring?
I
You
do.
have a Super
I
Bowl
do.
ring?
2008. Yeah, we beat the Arizona Cardinals in Tampa. I came back here to finish my degree, start working on my master's, and then got hired on at football under Les. Was there for a little bit, and then I moved over to TAF in 2016, and then Angie moved after I graduated in 2010. She moved down. Been here ever since.
I have 2 great boys.
Yep.
Yeah, Badness 1 and Badness 2.
No.
Justice and Jax.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, I don't know Jax very well, but I know Justice.
Count your blessings.
They are both fantastic.
He is
Justice
crazy.
has grown up so much. It's not even.
Yeah, Justice is.
tall.
Justice is 9. I mean, he's tall as all get out.
Yeah, I always
playing
would give
football.
hugs.
He
Give
is.
hugs.
Yep.
Give hugs.
Yeah, I'm one of the coaches on the team. I've been coaching him for about 4.5 years now, so it's enjoyable. The thing that kind of, I don't want to say makes me mad, but Angie wants me to pay somebody to train Justice, and I'm like, what? Whatever. Like, if that's going to make him do something, I guess there's something we'll have to do. But I mean, pay me. I mean,
She wants the separation of coach and dad.
She
right?
does.
You
She
know,
does.
that's
And
the
I
thing.
and I get it.
you
And
get
I
that.
get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, we just gonna give. I mean, I forgot more football than a lot of people know. But it's like, I don't know. I get it, but at the same time, I don't.
It's the same reason when I got braces, they sent me to Dr. Keebach and not my dad.
Yeah.
Because it just some things you just don't listen to them the way that
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get it.
something else,
So, but now he's getting ready to start soccer, so it's kind of a full cycle for us.
Yeah.
That's all he does is soccer and football. And Jax, we had him in jiu-jitsu. I think we're about to put him in boxing. He didn't like the part in jiu-jitsu where you have to when you get an introduction, you got to submit and kind of
Yeah.
lay down like this and have somebody straddle you and try to get out of it. Now, he doesn't cry for anything. He started crying. I knew it wasn't for him.
Yeah.
Because he didn't like
Yeah.
that vulnerability, right? so
I wouldn't like that either.
so now he's in. We're gonna put him in boxing and see how
that's
that goes.
good.
Oh,
'Cause
that'd be great.
He is.
He'd be a good boxer.
Let me tell you something. If Justice had an ounce of Jax's aggression, he would be hell on wheels on the football field.
Wow.
Justice, he's really good, but he's timid just a little bit. And he has to get going. Jax stays ready.
Stays ready.
He's ready.
He's
to
on
go.
go all the time.
Yeah, he's ready.
That's something to say about being the youngest too.
Yeah, that is.
He stays ready, like to the point every night after they take baths, we have to separate them.
Oh,
That's so funny.
Yeah, one upstairs, one downstairs. It is bad. Like, I mean, it goes from 0 to 100 like in the snap of the fingers.
I love it.
Yeah.
I was working with Justin when he had Justice, the first one, and he'd come in and man, he was ragged.
Yeah.
Because if that kid don't learn to sleep, he don't learn to go to sleep.
He doesn't. It's bad. Like it is. It's bad now, but it's way better than what it was.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's only uphill from here. It gets better and better and better.
It can't get any worse. That's how I view it. You can't.
Children are a blessing.
Oh,
children are a blessing.
Not even saying that.
We know
They
that.
are. They are. But I just need a half a day.
Sometimes.
I just need a half a day.
They try us.
What I miss the most about working with Justin on a daily basis is his sayings. So the first Christmas that I was with him, I did a book.
Yeah, I still have it.
I did all of his sayings
in a book. I still have it.
goodness.
I still have it. It's in my living room.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, "What's this?" I was like, "You just crack it open."
I've got to. You've got to share with me some of the sayings.
Yeah.
It's a cold world, bro.
Some are made for radio, and a lot of them aren't. But it's
I was
good.
gonna say, we might have to.
They're funny.
Yeah.
I love
They're pretty good. I would write them down in meetings, and he didn't know what I was doing. But
That is what a gift.
Yeah.
Funny. What a gift.
I get them from my dad. And my dad is the king of that. Like, he is the king of the one-liners. Like, he is. I mean, I earned it honest. I mean, just listening to him and being around him, and and like even back then, everything applies to something today.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That hasn't changed.
No,
hilarious.
no.
Right.
What running back today reminds you of yourself,
Ooh.
or is there one?
Ooh. Well, I don't know. Not today. You talking about for LSU or just in general?
In general.
In general.
Man, I've never gave it any thought at all. I would say I'm more of a Harlem Berry, but I'll say this to his face. I'm way faster than what he was. Like, it ain't even close.
I love it. I love it.
You know, me and Leonard were talking, and he was like, "What's up with these boys getting caught from behind?" He's like, "You never got caught. I never got caught." I was like, "Hey, man, somebody lying about their times, because I know back then, it was on. Like, I was a track guy, Leonard was a track guy. But Harlan is very shifty. He has great hands. Can play in all phases of the running game and his pass.
He had a great game last
he's
week.
fantastic.
He did.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I had a running back coach tell me years ago, unfortunately for you running backs, everybody can run the football, right? If you have somewhat of athletic ability. It's what you do when the ball's not in your hand, right? Your pass protection, you getting out when you're supposed to get out. All the little things, right? So, and I think he does a lot of that really, really well. Now, saying all that, he's young, and by the time I think he's finished, he'll be
a true freshman.
Yeah,
right?
he'll be a good one. He'll be a really good one.
For sure.
He's amazing to watch. Y'all both get down on this, like when you grab the ball. I know there's terminology for this, but I don't know what it is. You both get you get down, and it's kind of like you're looking, and then you just go.
Yeah, you got to hit it.
What that's called, but if I got down that low, I'd fall on the ground.
I think part of that comes with repetition too, because if you've done that a lot as growing up, and when you're running, like, you get accustomed to certain things, and it makes you feel, I guess, better at what you do. But that's all repetition stuff, because I think every running back does it at some point. But I will tell you this though, my favorite running back of all time, and is the reason why I became an LSU guy, is Kevin Falk.
Oh, yeah, K.
I watched him in high school. I watched him come down to Lake Charles, and they play Lagrange in the mud. And he put up like 200 and something rushing and 100 and something passing. And I was like, who is this dude?
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
So, and then they was like, oh, he's going to LSU. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I've heard it many times that they started coming to LSU after Kevin Falk.
Yeah. He's the main reason I became dialed in, because unfortunately for us LSU fans that do listen to this, and y'all two in this room, y'all do know that LSU was not so good back in the 90s. And they had a lot of talent.
That was my vintage. We didn't win a game for a long time.
They had a lot of talent. Like, I'm talking through the roof between Kevin Mawai, Todd McClure, Eddie Kennison, Mark Roman, Herb Tyler. I mean, there's so many people.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at that and you're like, dang, they couldn't just get over the hump.
Even Verge Osbury and Gordy Rush.
Yeah, that's it.
Gordy was special teams, I think.
Yeah. I mean, just like, there were so many good players, but they just could never get over the hump. They were uber talented.
Yeah.
Do you think it was coaching, or you think it was just?
I think it's all scheme, right? Because at the end of the day, just like the NFL, right? It's good on good. It's not like LSU is playing, God forbid I say another team, but Sister Mary's, right?
Yeah.
We're going to win, right? In the NFL, it's good on good. The only thing that separates you is scheme.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody is this copycat league. Everybody's running the same plays, different terminology. They're doing the same stuff, right? It's just all about when you do that stuff that puts you, in position to win ball games.
That's right.
So I got a question. Whenever I watched football years ago, you would see all the coaches on the sidelines. Now you see him holding posters and doing all this crazy stuff. Did all of that exist back then? What are the posters and the colors and the?
A lot of that stuff is smoke screen stuff, but when they throw the posters up with all the different pictures on it and stuff, that's normally formations.
Okay.
Right? So and all the quarterback has
trying
to
to figure all that out.
Yeah, you notice some of our staff wears a different color too, so you can be recognized on the sideline.
Yeah, you're looking for that certain, it's like why Blake wears yellow hoodie and a purple hat. So the defense can find him and see him, and he's making the calls and all that stuff. So the folders offensively, I know, are for formations.
Yeah.
And then the quarterback can call the plays, especially if you're in an environment where it's super loud. You're in Tiger Stadium, wherever it is. It eliminates, I say eliminates, it minimizes the delay of game penalties.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, they took that out of Coach Mulkey's playbook because that's why she always wore all those loud colors, I think. That's what I always thought is they could see her on the side.
Especially nowadays. I mean, there's an analyst for everything. Yeah. So there's so many people on the sidelines, you don't know what it look. So you better have loud coloring on.
Yes, that's exactly.
So if there was one thing you could tell an athlete coming into LSU today, what would you tell them?
Regardless if you are a star or not, one thing I've learned about this place is that if you go to class, you show up on time, and do all the right things that are asked of you, you'll be successful when you're done. This place is so unique, and I can't speak on any other university, but I can tell you that I've turned down countless jobs since being back in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
It's because I did things the right way.
Yeah.
Right? They don't think of my name and think of something terrible, right? So if you go to class, you graduate, and things don't happen to work out for you in the NFL, you can come back here and have an opportunity to have a good life, get a good job, and live that chapter 2 of your life the way you want to.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
Right.
But if you if you put yourself in harm's way, I mean, you leave it up to chance.
Yeah.
I mean, not being accountable, and I think for me, hence you notice today, I'm always early.
Yes, I know.
I have a stickler. I have a stickler about time, right? And that goes all the way back to when I was in my rookie year when I was in Atlanta. They charged you $1,500 if you're for every minute you're late.
Yeeks.
And they didn't ask you to cut a check; they garnish it.
Yeah.
So that right there, immediately.
You don't even see it.
No, you don't see it. So immediately, like for me, I'm like, they take $1,500 from me. I might not eat this week.
That's right.
So I'm like,
I'm gonna be there early. Yeah.
So I've always, like, if I have 9 times out of 10, if I have a meeting, I'm there 15, 20 minutes early. I might be sitting in my truck catching up on emails or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I have to do that.
Yeah.
I don't go to the movies if I can't watch the previews.
My parents taught me that
That's a good work
too.
ethic.
Yeah.
They were like 3 hours early for everything, though. So there's.
I have to lie to Angie. I literally lie to her on the regular. Because if it's not for her, she is one of them people. We will be late. So I got to lie to her all the time. Yeah. And she knows it.
That's funny.
I'm like, if you really want to know the time, why don't you call wherever we going, or figure it out, or call somebody that you know is going, because I'm telling you different.
Yeah.
God bless Angie.
I know.
She's fantastic.
I'm telling you, we will be late.
We love her.
That's funny. Tell the truth, Snaggletooth.
No doubt.
That's one of his. That's
one
of his lines. Tell the truth, Snaggletooth.
That's my dad right there.
Well, Justin, we have thoroughly enjoyed you being on this podcast. It's
Glad to be here.
Pleasure to have you back and reminisce about old times and get the current stuff too. So we thank you and appreciate you.
Glad to be here.
And will you come back?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Always.
Because there's a lot of things we need to ask you.
Anytime.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they're extending us past football season.
Yes.
Well, that'd be great.
So, we may have another sponsor.
Doing baseball season, basketball. That'd be great.
We just want to make it year round. We can talk about this stuff all day.
That's right.
Yeah. So. And I can connect you with some former women's basketball players that come in town.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Love it. Yeah.
We really do this because we love LSU.
Yes.
And we love everybody that works there.
Right.
And they put their personal life on hold to do these things. And so thank you, because you're one of those people that you put LSU above everything else. Yeah, and that's what it's going to take.
That's right.
So thank you. Thank you for all you do for LSU.
Thank you.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And I'm thankful for you two. And
I'm thankful for you, Bunny.
Thankful every time I wake up and I can breathe.
Amen.
So
I'm thankful until one of my kids hits me.
Old Justice and Jack.
Oh, my
right.
goodness. Yeah.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
You've been listening to Blitz and Bling, the LSU Sideline Series with Bunny Cannon and Yael Lofton. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an inside look at LSU football. Share it with your fellow Tiger fans and join us next time for more stories from the heart of Death Valley with loads of sparkle.